Good morning, my name is Daniel. I'm here to speak to you today as a man, as a father, as a brother, as a son, and as a white ribbon ambassador. We are here to celebrate the opening of this garden, a safe space to provide you with an opportunity to reflect on where you have been, where you want to be, and to prepare you for what the future may hold. I have myself spent many hours reflecting on my past choices, my actions and mistakes, the good and the bad. Sometimes it is not easy, it is painful, but I've realised that without appreciating the bad, you can never truly appreciate the good. You can never truly understand how your actions have impacted others without reflecting on your behaviour and learning to empathise with those who you have hurt. So what does this have to do with White Ribbon and the prevention of men's violence against women? Everything. Because only after you have the courage to reflect on your own actions will you then have the courage to challenge the actions of others. In Australia, on average, 1 woman a week is killed by their intimate partner. This is the average from 2002 through to 2015. 1 woman a week. What a horrific trend. The data shows that during this time, out of the 654 victims of intimate partner homicides, 488 were women. I mention these statistics because although White Ribbon acknowledges that men are also victims of family violence, the undeniable fact is women are more likely than men to experience violence by an intimate partner, more likely to experience physical assault in their own home, more likely than men to be killed by an intimate partner. This is the sad reality of men's violence against women, and I speak to you today because as a man and as men, it is our responsibility to stand up, speak out, and act to prevent men's violence against women. It is our responsibility to change the way our society empowers men over women. We must make a change in our communities, in our workplaces, and in our homes. White Ribbon focuses on men because most perpetrators of violence against women are men. To change this, we need to examine and challenge the attitudes and behaviours of men. Gender inequality favours men and endangers women. Men often have more power and a higher status than women. This puts women in a subordinate position to men, creating the social conditions where men's violence against women is tolerated and even accepted. Men can work to change the social and cultural conditions that contribute to men's violence against women. Men can shape the attitudes and behaviours of men. While this is also a reflection of gender equality, it can be used strategically to create change and to support the violence prevention efforts of women. So what can we do as men? We can listen. We can speak to women who trust us, ask about violence and abuse and how it has affected their life. If they feel okay and comfortable to talk about it, just listen and learn from their experience. Reflect on how you think it would feel to be in that situation. We can learn that many people think violence is committed in public places by strangers, but women who are at risk of violence are more likely to experience violence in their own homes and from men that they know and trust. Watch the news, read the articles, and seek out information to help you understand the impact of violence and abuse on women and the community. We can call it out. We can call out why some men are violent. Men are not naturally violent. Violent and abusive behaviours are learnt and are a way of expressing masculinity. It is the intentional behaviour to gain power and control. It is a choice to be violent. It is a choice to be non-violent. We can develop respectful relationships with women. We can be an example to other men. Treat women with respect and as equals. Be mindful of how language as well as actions can be disrespectful and abusive. Healthy relationships help create gender equality. Express your feelings directly and in non-violent ways. We can challenge sexist jokes and language that help create the impression that women are inferior to men, that they are objects, and that work to legitimise men's violence against women. They are part of abuse that objectifies women, meaning that women are viewed as a possession. Point this out when you hear sexist language or jokes, and encourage others to be respectful towards women. We can take action. We can ensure to do something to stop the violence, but not to use violence ourselves or to put ourselves in dangers. We can be an active bystander. Do not remain silent. Stand up, speak out, and act to stop men's violence against women. We can reflect on our own behaviour. If you have been physically violent against a woman, committed sexual assault, threatened or tried to control a woman's life, get help today. Supports are available to assist in behaviour change. We cannot change what has been done, only what we will do. We can be a role model. Be a role model to other men, to women, to children. Teach them that violence is unacceptable and talk about ways to manage negative feelings without resulting in conflict or violence. These are the actions. These are the principles of preventing men's violence against women. They are the actions and the challenges that we as men must undertake in order to change the experience of women in our society. For all women, for our mothers, for our sisters, for our daughters, and for our friends, we must embrace this responsibility and be accountable for our actions while seeking to influence change in our society. I thank you for welcoming me to speak today and invite you to join me later to take the White Ribbon Oath. Together we can redefine what it means to be a man. Thank you.
We'll do it like an affirmation. So, I will stand up, speak out, and act to prevent men's violence against women. Thank you. I appreciate everyone being here today, supporting this fantastic garden. Work you've done was fantastic. Really great job, guys. I really encourage you to use this space for its purpose and to use it as a safe place for play. Thank you.